Chapter 1: The Last Campaign. Arjun had always preferred the smell of cordite and sweat, but now, nearing 70, he was determined to fall in love with the smell of earth. It was his last campaign, turning this desolate, 6-acre stretch into the Eden he promised Priya. He stood near the perimeter fence, adjusting the peak of his worn baseball cap. This land, 50 miles outside the city noise, had cost every dime of his pension and retirement fund. It was a silent, sprawling, empty grave of a place. Not another structure stood within sight, only flat, stubborn scrubland that the real estate agent had laughingly called a blank canvas. To Arjun, it felt more like a void. "Ready for lunch, dear?" Priya's voice, a steady, calm counterpoint to his own internal anxiety, floated from the porch of their newly built, modest bungalow. He nodded, but his eyes were on the small plot near the house, the first test crop. He'd meticulously followed every organic farming manual. He'd used the compost, the mineral supplements, the rainwater he collected. He had planted hardy, reliable runner beans and squash, and the land had simply refused. For 3 months, the pattern was relentless, maddening. The seeds would germinate, sending up tentative, hopeful green shoots. He and Priya would watch them, nurturing them like infants. Then, 2 days after they reached a height of about 4 inches, they would simply collapse. Not yellowing, not insect-ridden, but instantaneous, total, organic failure. They became soft, black sludge that disappeared back into the soil, leaving no trace. "It's leaching the life out of them," he muttered, kicking a clod of dirt that looked exactly like pulverized concrete. Priya joined him, placing a gentle hand on his tense shoulder. "It's all right, Arjun. We still have the house." "It's not all right, Priya," he sighed, the fatigue of wasted effort heavy in his voice. "We put everything into this soil. It was supposed to be the legacy, the yield." Later that night, as the television flickered in the silent living room, a jarringly upbeat advertisement interrupted the news. A beaming woman in pristine white overalls stood in front of a field of impossibly large, vibrant vegetables. "Is your land tired? Is your yield disappointing? At Vitacorp, we don't just fertilize, we optimize. We create the perfect environment for absolute sustained growth." Arjun leaned forward, the remote dropping to the floor. Priya frowned. "Sounds like a scam, dear. Synthetic chemicals, probably." "Maybe," Arjun said, the old military planner resurfacing. A scam was a challenge, and for the first time in months, he felt a flicker of hope, or perhaps a final dangerous desperation. But if this soil is the enemy, maybe we need the nuclear option.